Once upon a time, in a serene lake surrounded by lush greenery, there lived a heron. For years, the heron feasted on the plentiful fish that filled the waters. But as time passed, the fish became scarcer, and the heron grew desperate. The once abundant lake was no longer the haven it used to be. One day, as the heron stood on the shore, hungry and frustrated, an idea sparked in its cunning mind. If I can't catch fish the usual way, perhaps I can trick them instead, the heron thought. So, with a clever plan, the heron spread its wings and called out to the fish swimming below. "Friends," the heron cried, "I have terrible news. This lake is dying. Soon, there will be no water left, and all of you will perish. But don't worry, I know of a lake far away that is full of fresh water and food. I can help you get there, one by one, if you trust me." The fish, frightened by the heron's ominous words, began to panic. They had no reason to doubt the heron, who had always seemed like a distant but harmless presence. One brave fish swam up to the surface and said, "Please, heron, help me. Take me to the new lake." The heron nodded solemnly. "Climb onto my beak, and I will carry you to safety." The fish, eager to escape the doomed lake, agreed. But as soon as the heron flew a short distance into the air, it swooped behind a large rock and gobbled the fish in a single gulp. The heron returned to the lake, pretending to be exhausted from the journey. "One has been saved," the heron declared. "Who will be next?" Another fish eagerly volunteered, and the same fate befell it. One by one, the heron tricked the fish, pretending to help them while feasting on them in secret. Soon, there were no fish left in the lake, except for a large, wise crab that had watched the heron carefully. The crab, with its sharp pincers and keen instincts, suspected something was wrong. The heron approached the crab and said, "Crab, you are the last creature left in this dying lake. I can help you, just as I helped the others." But the crab was no fool. "Thank you, heron," the crab said calmly. "I will take your help. But I am heavy and hard to carry, so I will hold onto your neck with my pincers to ensure I don't fall." The heron hesitated but did not want to lose its final meal. It agreed, thinking it could still trick the crab later. With the crab clutching its neck tightly, the heron flew into the sky. As they soared higher, the crab looked down and saw no other lake in sight. Instead, it saw the bones of the fish scattered below. "Heron, you have betrayed your promise," the crab snapped angrily. "You didn't help the fish. You devoured them." Before the heron could respond, the crab tightened its grip, squeezing the heron's neck with its strong pincers. The heron flapped its wings frantically, but it was too late. With a final gasp, the heron fell from the sky, and the crab released its hold just in time to land safely on the ground. The heron, tricked by its own greed, lay lifeless, while the crab returned to the lake, now peaceful and free from the heron's deceit. From that day on, the lake slowly recovered, and new fish came to live in its waters. But the tale of the cunning heron and the wise crab spread far and wide, reminding all who heard it that greed and deceit can lead to one's downfall. The meaning of this story is that 1. Do not believe anyone easily without clearly understanding. 2. Do not judge the book by its cover. Do not judge people in short period. No other is the knowledge, but know ourself is the wisdom.